Hey everyone, we are live at the Pace Studios. We're live right now with Anna Tijoux. Anna, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I know you've had a busy couple of days. You've got a day. You're going to be up in New Hampshire tomorrow playing, and then you're
Yes.
back here in the city at Poisson Rouge on Saturday night.
Yes.
So thank you for making this a part of your New York trip. We appreciate it.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about the first song that you're going to play today?
So the first one we are going to play, I would like to present very quickly the band. So we got Stu on the piano.
All right,
We got
Stu.
the amazing Sinke on the drum and Parker on the bass.
All right.
And we're going to perform like a song that is not mine. It's from an amazing composer, which name is Victor Jara, that come from my country. And I think in some way represent like a lot of, it's like those kind of musicians that is part of our culture and also part of our pain. He was murdered during dictatorship and his legacy is still alive. So it's a way to make an homage to his legacy and his lyrics. So the first song is Luchin.
All right.
Frágil como un volantín en los techos de barrancas jugaba el niño Luchín con sus manitos moradas, con la pelota de trapo, con el gato y con el perro. El caballo lo miraba en el agua de sus ojos, se bañaba el verde claro, gateaba su cortedad con el potito embarrado, con la pelota de trapo, con el gato y con el perro, y también con el caballo. El caballo era otro juego en aquel pequeño espacio, y al animal parecía le gustaba ese trabajo, con la pelota de trapo, con el gato y con el perro, y con Luchito mojado. Si hay niños como Luchín que comen tierra y gusanos, abramos todas las jaulas pa' que vuelen como pájaros, con la pelota de trapo, con el gato y con el perro, y también con el caballo. Abramos todas las jaulas, si hay niños como Luchín. Abramos todas las jaulas, si hay niños como Luchín. Abramos todas las jaulas, si hay niños como Luchín. Abramos todas las jaulas, si hay niños como Luchín. Frágil como el volantín. Frágil como un volantín. Abramos todas las jaulas, si hay niños como Luchín. Abramos todas las jaulas, si hay niños como Luchín. Abramos todas las jaulas, si hay niños como Luchín. Abramos todas las jaulas.
Right. Thank you. That sounds great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you talk to us a little bit about, so when people come out to see you you're at the Hopkins Center for Arts in Hanover, New Hampshire tomorrow night, and you're playing
Yes.
with Flor de Toloache tomorrow night, which is going to be a ton of fun.
We are playing in my English is terrible, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember the class of English. We've played a couple of times together, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
We crossed paths with them at the Newport Folk Festival like 5 years
Nice,
ago, maybe, and
nice.
got to do something. But that wasn't my question. I wanted to ask about you and about how. So, when people come out to see you at Hopkins tomorrow night in New Hampshire or at Poisson Rouge here in New York in the Village on Saturday night, is it really similar to the setup that you're using today, to the instrumentation, or is
Yes.
it a much different, like a larger arrangement instrumentation, or is it similar to what we're seeing now?
I mean, like I like the idea of playing with different, like, como, in different texture. You know, I feel is amazing about music. Sometimes you can play super loud, and sometimes you can be super sweet, but it's deeper at the same times. So we're playing only four of us, and I think that give like already like a texture very specific for the songs and what I'm searching also.
I'm enjoying it a lot. It sounds
enjoying
great
too.
what you're doing. And I mean, that note that you just gave the band just before we went live, forget exactly what the question was, but the answer was do whatever you feel, do whatever you want. I mean,
Yes,
that's
I was
amazing.
saying, I mean, we played with Parker before, and when we meet the last time, I was saying like, if you want to do a solo, do a solo. Like, I mean, I enjoy to listen people play, and I think we live in a moment where everything has been set up so the music is so short right now. All this music is like boom boom, thank you, goodbye, and we forgot that music should have their own rhythm, and sometimes that rhythm can be an extension. And the only dictatorship that I like is music. So I like when the music got his own como jefecito, you know.
Yeah. No, I don't know what that word means, but I get it
It's not
regardless. I
insult,
know what
by
you,
the way.
yeah, no, And-
The music is the boss. That's what I want to say.
we've got no time limit on this. So if you want to hang out and play all afternoon, that's fine with us.
We
So
can be here like all
if that's
day.
what the
Be careful
Jefecito
with
says,
that.
then so be it. This is sounding great so far. Thanks for coming and playing these songs. Can you tell us what you're going to play second?
Yes, the second song is which means sacar la voz. That song is an old song, but I really like it because that song was composed with a friend in Chile, which name is Andres Celis. That is an amazing drummer, and with him he produced my two last album. And I love the brains of drummers in general. Yes, and that's for you thinking. But I mean, like, drummers really got a perspective. It's like bass, like very rhythmic. And as a rapper, I really like it, like to go in that flow also. So we make that song in Chile, and this song talk about like check out your voice. That mean to empowerful yourself. Lo dije bien o no? Empoderarse yourself, and that sometimes you got to stand up, and that's the best translation I get. Right up, just like that.
It's perfect. We'd love to hear it.
Yes. Respirar para sacar la voz, despegar tan lejos como un águila veloz, respirar un futuro esplendor. Cobra más sentido si lo creamos los dos. Liberarse de todo el pudor, tomar de las riendas, no rendirse al opresor. Caminar erguido sin temor, respirar y sacar la voz. Tengo bolsillos vacíos, labios partidos. La piel con escama cada vez que miro hacia el vacío. Las suelas gastadas, las manos atadas. La puerta de entrada siempre tuvo el cartel que dijo que estaba cerrada. Una herida infectada, una herida entramada, una herida colmada en el todo, luego la nada. El paso torpe al borde cada vez que pierdo el norte. Tengo la pertual de este soporte. El tiempo me clava la daga filuda, la flama que de las manos se me... Siempre se me escapa, pero tengo mi rincón florido. Sacar la voz, no estoy sola, estoy conmigo. Liberarse de todo el pudor, tomar de las riendas, no rendirse al opresor. Caminar erguido sin temor, respirar y sacar la voz. Cansado, agotado, botado al piso. Caen los segmentos que estaban quebradas, me han encorvado, luego el puño cerrado. Que yo no tengo nada, pero nada suma en este chaco. Mandíbula marcada, palabra preparada, cada letra afilada hasta la cresta de esta oleada sin pena y gloria. Y escribir esta historia, y el tema no es caerse, levantarse es la victoria. Venir de vuelta, estar dispuesta a leerte, tomar cada voz que estaba muerta y luego hacer la orquesta. Respirar erguido sin temor, respirar y sacar la voz. Liberarse de todo el pudor, tomar de las riendas, no rendirse al opresor. Caminar erguido sin temor, respirar y sacar la voz. Para que se liberan todos los muros del mundo, a sacar la voz. What a crowd.
Thank you. Yes. Outnumber us in front of the cameras versus behind the cameras. That sounded great. Thank you. I really like how it sounds in this arrangement. Do you tend to play in these intimate sort of stripped, like a rehearsal room kind of a setting much, or do you tend to play them in much larger setting, much larger
I think we
audience?
will be a little bit more hardcore.
Yeah.
Yes, it depends a lot of the crowd. I think that,
Can we-
and there is extension and more solo and
Yeah. So you've been busy writing the new album, right? Which is going to
I'm
be
fighting with my brain right now. It's a fight. It's a big fight.
right this second, or just in general with the
In general,
like,
I've got I fight with myself a lot. I'm my best worst enemy. But I'm writing the album, but I'm like in that mood of writing, then come back, then you know. And there is a lot of stuff going on. So, como in the world, you know. So there is a lot of topic to talk about. So I'm trying how to say it, you know, in with what words, with adjective or synonym or metaphor use. So it's
is it in turn? I don't want to try to push you to reveal more
you're
about it
pushing
than
me.
you
I
want.
feel it.
But
I
all
feel
right.
it. I'm sorry.
In terms of the instrumentation of it, I mean, for Van Gogh, the last
Yes.
album that you put out in 2014 was a sample-free record, and it was all live musicians like what you're doing
Yes.
right here today with
mean,
a lot of traditional South American instruments on it.
I've been like playing so many years with a DJ. I love samples. I'm crazy about sample and drums and what and como samplers in loops. But I'm crazy about musician on live also. Like como I like the mixture. So it's a mixture, I guess. We are working with Stu on the piano also. This album and como it's hard because it's still under construction. So sometimes you get a vision about something and then it's moved to something. And I don't want to I hate formula in music. So the normal situation will have been to make Van Gogh once again. And in Van Gogh, it was very trying to use Latino American music. And that's happened to me a lot. I come to North America because I've been listening to hip hop since I was 8 years old. And to come to North America and understand like how culture in Afro-American culture like developed this gender of hip hop, and us in Latin America like making our own flow with it. And I was super curious about how we can use like Latin American instruments and make a mixture between that. So that was Van Gogh. And right now, like it's almost there is a natural continuation, but it's a little bit different, perhaps like opening more and more that box of curiosity, I guess.
Do you have any time to visit studios here in New York while you're in New York and continue that exploration at some of the same studios where hip hop was pioneered, or does all the work for this album happen back in Chile?
I mean, I'm trying to make where I got time. So we have been making the album in hotels between Paris, Chicago, LA, Santiago, the Chile, obvio. Like trying to fix the time because we live in a time where the time goes so fast, too fast. Like I would love to have the time and come for 1 year and make more, have more time to go deeper in the roots, but I don't have the time really. I would be a liar and for that you need a lot of money, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, with the time, to fight with the time and to fix creativity in this emptiness of time and be super creative, which sometimes you are and sometimes at all, you know.
Well, thank you for your time. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I was just going to say thank you. Thank you for your precious time that you spent it in here.
No, but I mean, like, it's interesting because I would love one day I would love one day to make album with only pioneer. Like, it's very important, I guess, and as a Latin American hip hop artist, always to come back to the roots. And there is so many artists here, like, that for us has been like part of our doctorado, magister, university. There's a bunch of them here, you know.
There's a dude, and I'm completely spacing on his name right now, but the guy who occupied this space before we moved all the tapes in not that long ago. He was KRS-One's producer, and a lot of that recording happened here in
the
this
last album of KRS-One.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I just jumped off a cliff there. I know that
KRS-One
is
he's the master, you know.
Yeah,
I've got even his Bible. He give me the Bible. You know that he's got a Bible of the hip hop. I don't remember the name. Whatever. We played together.
We can both just wildly speculate on things that are true, but we don't know the whole truth about. But that is what this room was right before we moved in here. So there's
and it's important, I guess, like to understand. I think the connection in hip hop for us is in some ways like is about como the Afro-American culture is so important for us, como in a way of como understand, because through that you understand a country and the sadness and the politics and society, and you understand so many stuff. Like it's like geopolitics of music, I guess, in some way. And it's a weird theory what I'm saying, but that's the way I see it.
I'm there with you. I'm listening to you.
You always listen to me.
Yeah. Got a lot to say. It's worth listening to. So thanks for telling it to us. It's sounding great so far. Can you tell us what you're going to play third?
So the next song is a song called Chalk, and it's a song that I composed in Chile. And after I was super inspired by the book and the documentary of Naomi Klein, The Doctrine of Shock. And this documentary and the book explain about how Chile has been a laboratory after the Chicago Boys, and how the dictatorship and how the system of North America was copy paste in Chile. So this song talk about that, and also about the necessity of. It was also very inspired about the students that was asking for free education in Chile, and they are still asking for free education. So that's the inspiration of this song.
Right. Love to hear it.
Okay.
Monólogos, tus discursos sin colores. No ves que no estamos solos. Millones de polo a polo, al son de un solo coro. Marcharemos con el tono, con la convicción que basta de robo. Tu estado de control, tu trono podrido de oro. Tu política y tu riqueza y tu tesoro, no. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. No permitiremos más. Tu doctrina del shock. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. La hora sonó. No hay países, solo corporaciones. ¿Quién tiene más acciones? Trozos cortos, poteros. Decisiones por muy pocos. Constitución pinochetista. Derecho opus Dei, lado fascista. Golpista disfrazado de un indulto. Cae la toma, se toma la máquina rota, la calle no calle, la calle no calle, la calle no calle, debate que está ahí. Todo lo quitan, todo lo venden, todo se lucra, la vida y la muerte. Todo es negocio, bajo tu todo semilla, pascuálame todo ese oro. Venenos tus monólogos, tus discursos sin colores. No ves que no estamos solos, millones de polo a polo, al son de un solo coro. Marcharemos con el tono, con la convicción que basta de robo. Tu estado de control, tu trono podrido de oro. Tu política y tu riqueza y tu tesoro, no. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. No permitiremos más. Tu doctrina del shock. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. La hora sonó. Golpe, verso a verso, con las ganas y el aliento, con cenizas, con el fuego del presente, con recuerdo, con ceniza y con desgarro, con el objetivo claro, con memoria y con la historia, el futuro, todo este tubo de ensayo, todo este laboratorio que a diario, todo este fallo, todo este económico modelo condena de dinosaurio, todo se criminaliza, todo se justifica la noticia, todo se quita, todo se pisa, todo se ficha y clasifica. Tu política y tu táctica, tu típica risa y ética, tu comunicado manipulado. ¿Cuántos fueron los callados? Paco Guanacos y Lumas, Paco Guanacos y Tunas, Paco Guanacos no suman. ¿Cuántos fueron los que se robaron las fortunas? Venenos tus monólogos, tus discursos sin colores. No ves que no estamos solos, millones de polo a polo, al son de un solo coro. Marcharemos con el tono, con la convicción que basta de robo. Tu estado de control, tu trono podrido de oro. Tu política y tu riqueza y tu tesoro, no. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. No permitiremos más, 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 más tu doctrina del rock. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. La hora sonó, la hora sonó, no. La hora sonó, la hora sonó. La hora sonó.
All right, Anna, thank you, everybody.
you.
Thank you for coming by and doing it. And have a great show tomorrow night in New Hampshire.
Yes.
And then welcome back to New York. You're at Poisson Rouge on Saturday.
Yes.
And best of luck with the new album also as
Thank
you
you. With
fight with
this
yourself
big
and as it
fight.
comes together. I'm
Yes.
sure you are going to win one way or the other. There is it's
Win my-
100% chance you're going to win.
Thank you. I will take that advice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And come back here. We'd love to see you again
No,
in this
I mean,
room
with
next
all
time.
these,
Next time
I
you're in
will
New
come
York.
back.
Yeah, and we're done for the day. We don't have another session. If you want to just hang out and nerd out over tapes, we
Don't
can
say
do
that. I
that.
will stay here. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Gracias.